Hello, boys and girls. This is my kitty cat. Say hi, Bella. Say hi to the boys and girls. All right, I'll let you go play now. I wanted to show you Bella because I have a book for you today with a cat named Mittens. The title of this story is Follow Me, Mittens. The author, that's the person who wrote the words, her name is Lola M. Schaefer. The illustrator, that's the person that draws the pictures, her name is Susan Kathleen Hartung. And because I'm smart, I could make a good prediction, a good guess, that this kitten's name is Mittens because of the title. Follow me, Mittens. As I read this story, I want you to think about the setting of the story. Remember, the setting is where the story is happening at. Where is it taking place? Mittens, called Nick. Let's go for a walk. Meow, meow. Follow me, says Nick. Mittens follows Nick. He follows Nick past the trees. He follows him over the logs. He follows Nick into the flowers. Mittens stops. He smells a flower. Flutter, flutter. A yellow butterfly flies past Mittens. It flies up, down, and all around. Flutter, flutter. Mittens follows the butterfly. Flutter, flutter. The butterfly flies around the bushes. Mittens follows the butterfly. Flutter, flutter. The butterfly flies over a rock. Mittens follows the butterfly. Flutter, flutter. The butterfly flies up, up and away. Mittens cannot follow the butterfly. Mittens stops. He looks all around. Mittens cannot see Nick. Mitten runs over the rock. He runs around the bushes. Does Mittens look happy in the picture? Mittens cannot see Nick. Meow, meow. Mittens, calls Nick. Mitten hears Nick call his name. Mittens follows the sound of Nick's voice. Mittens runs and runs. Mittens! Meow! Mittens sees Nick. Mittens runs and jumps into Nick's arms. Purr, purr. You do that. Purr, purr. follow me, says Nick. Mittens follows Nick all the way home. The end. So when we started this story, boys and girls, I asked you to pay attention to the setting. What was the setting of the story? Where did this story take place? Well, for the most part, it was outside in the garden. All the pages do have an outdoor scene, an outdoor setting. There was a little bit of the story that took place inside. The setting started inside the house. But for the most part, the setting was outside. I have an activity for you. I want you to pretend you have a cat. Think of a name for your cat and think of a different setting that you're going to put your cat in. This one happened outside. You think of one anywhere you want to. Maybe your setting will be the jungle. Maybe your setting will be at Grandma's house. I don't know where you want to put your cat. Think of a setting and think of a name for your cat. Then write me a couple sentences. Here's my example. The first sentence, tell me the name of your cat. This is my cat Bella. And I used my real kitty cat's name, but you could think of a different one if you wanted to. She is at the beach. And then I use my best drawing, and I'm not an artist, but I try my best to draw a detailed picture of the beach. Before I started this, I had to think though. I planned out my work. First, I thought of the setting. Where did I want my cat to be at? And I thought, oh, I wish I was at the beach. So I thought, what a perfect spot. Then I thought of the name, and I thought, well, I love my cat Bella, so I'm going to name my drawing Bella. Next, I wrote my sentences. I started at the top of my paper. I didn't write gigantic because I wanted room for my picture, but I didn't write itty bitty either. I started my sentence with an uppercase T for the word this. All sentences begin with an uppercase, and then I put a period at the end. Don't forget your punctuation mark. The rest of my letters are lowercase, except for when I write my cat's name, Bella. I need to put an uppercase B there because all names begin with an uppercase letter. And then I wrote my next sentence. She is at the beach, period. I put an uppercase S, all the rest are lowercase. Remember your spacing. Little spaces between each letter in a word, and then a bigger space between your words. After I was finished writing, I drew my detailed picture. I wanted to make sure everyone knew this was the beach. So I drew my cat first, and then I drew a beach umbrella. I put a beach towel in there. I put a sand bucket and a shovel, a sand castle, a bright sun in the sky, and then I tried to draw the ocean behind there, the waves, the blue water. I tried to make the most use of this space as I could. And then I added my name at the very bottom. If you create a picture like this, ask an adult to email it to me. I would love to see your work. Bye, boys and girls.